Welcome to another episode. Cheers!
Good morning. Welcome to a little vlog, a little life vlog. I'm currently on placement, just getting used to the grind of 40-hour working weeks. It is not even 7:30 yet and it's already 30 degrees and there's an extreme heat alert. I thought I'd do a week in the life vlog and then it got to yesterday and I hadn't started a week in the life vlog, so I was like, you know what, I'll just do a vlog of a few days. It doesn't really matter if it's not a Monday to Sunday. So it's Thursday, happy Thursday. We're doing a little vlog of life. I'll fill you guys in today on how everything's been going with myself and my injury. I'm almost on my second week of placement. I'm doing a Master of Nutrition and Dietetics, so I'll be a dietitian when I finish placements, week 2 out of 6 months of placement. So we're on that full-time work grind, making that $0 per hour for the next 6 months because prac placement things. It should be rough, not gonna lie. As I said, I'm just kind of like getting used to my body, getting back into it and managing the life routine with work and training. Today's just an 8 till 4. Today me and Grace are partners for our prac and we have done a few late finishes, finishing at 7, and a few early starts, starting at 7 because we've had to do a lot of auditing the different meals in the hospital. So my first placement site is a food service placement at a hospital, which I feel like I probably shouldn't show the location. We've done a lot of auditing the different meals, so we've had to be there for like the breakfast and up to the dinners. But we're finished collecting all of that data yesterday, and today we're just into our data analyzing mode. And so we're back to our like usual 8 till 4 shifts. So placement to become a dietitian, I think all accredited Master of Nutrition Dietetics programs are the same with this, but basically the placement, we have 6 months, half of that is clinical, so in a hospital as a clinical dietitian, and then the other half is split between community placement, so it could be any kind of nutrition dietetics community site, and then the other half of that is at a food service site, which is for me what I'm doing now, which is the food service side of a hospital. So I'm in the hospital, but it's not clinical placement yet. I'm already rambling and it's first thing in the morning of the first ever vlog, so goodbye. I'm out here with Grace. Hi. We're placement partners and we're about to start the next few days of like intense data, not collection because we've collected it. Analysis. Lots of Google spreadsheets today. We've got a project here where we're basically having to audit the patients on one of the wards and like how much they're consuming. The last week we've been measuring their meals. We've had to literally weigh the individual food item on their plates like separately and how much they don't eat, so like all their food waste. So we were out here weighing like dunes, uneaten Vegemite toast, the mashed potatoes separately to the corn, separately to the peas, separately to like the beef or whatever they had for dinner. And that's basically been our main task. And then we're gonna have to analyze like their energy intake versus their requirements. And then we've got some other side tasks as well. It's already 30 something. It's like not even 8 yet.
31.
Sorry. Little life update. It's currently 45 degrees. I'm fucking done. When we were doing all the waste weighing out, I was like, fuck this, can't wait till data collection. And then Grace was like, no, it's gonna be so much worse. She was right, I was wrong. 5 hours of data collection we did this morning felt like 1,000. And we're gonna get back straight back into it again in a hot minute.
Literal hot minute.
Yeah, a little fucking fire burning lava melting minute. I just montaging stuff.
Okay.
So you're just like,
Actually do.
me when I say montage stuff, thinking you're gonna come find me like this, and you're just like. Oh my god, I just love Michael so much.
I fucking knew you would say that. Oh my god. I love Michael so much. I love it. I literally knew as soon as you said it that way that was what's coming out of you. Such a bitch. She's about to say she loves Michael so much.
Do I have a way that I say that?
Yes, every single time. You're like,
Oh my god.
Is it like, oh my god, I just love bagels. Or like, oh my god, I love Michael so much. Yeah, because you're like, oh, can't you get coffee? It's just like so different. Oh, it makes me die inside a little bit. I can't believe.
Girl dinner in our condo. My dinner's really unaesthetic and ugly, so.
Mine looks better when it was like when I was building it. Now
Yeah,
it's
we're having like sandwich vibes, and they're just not aesthetic because it's nighttime and we don't need it to be aesthetic.
usually I have aesthetic meals though.
If this is triggering you, we'll input some pictures of Daddy's aesthetic meals.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, just
So they'll go.
yeah. I'm gonna put them exactly where you did that. We're gonna have our dinner time, a little romantic dinner together with our sleigh dinner time D&Ms. Yummy. It was a, oh my god, this is good, this is yummy. Not a, oh my god, I just love it so much.
Yeah, that's the difference. This bitch.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Can we hit it?
Happy Friday. Almost made it to the end of another 40-hour work week. I'm still adapting to the full-time work-life schedule routine hours. Monday to Friday, it's just the week's so bloody long. Society's schedule just ain't it. You're at work for 8 hours, so you spend about 2 hours in the day traveling, because like going to work, going from work, going to training, going from training, that's already 10 hours gone. I like to try and spend 10 hours in bed because you're not asleep the whole time you're asleep, and I need like 9 hours of sleep, especially in training. That's 20 hours gone, and then like 3 hours of the day spent at training, and then there's 1 hour left to do everything else, like cleaning, eating, cooking. Anyway, thanks for coming to my little TED talk. That's all I have to say about how working 40 hours a week, 5 out of 7 days a week, I'm not here for that. So what is that all about at Society? And I really need to go because I cannot afford, like I truly cannot afford to destroy this camera. Like I truly cannot. So bye. So dead today. Like actually I feel really good, but I just couldn't switch my brain off last night, so I just didn't get enough hours of sleep. Slay. Grace and I just smashed out like analyzing our data and stuff. Our supervisor is so lovely, and we have a lot of like online work to do, so she was like, we can work from home this arvo because we just have a lot of computer work of our own stuff to do. So I'm going to Michael's and we're gonna have lunch together, and then this arvo I'll just like spend a couple of hours finishing the work I need to do, and I just have a bike session. So do you know what? I was about to turn the engine off and give you a little life update, but I cannot turn the engine off because it's 42 degrees outside. So the last few vlogs I've been injured, and I've talked about how I was really struggling with that. I basically like ebb and flow between mentally not handling it and then being okay. And when I say okay, I mean like trying to be positive, trying to have a growth mindset, trying to accept, you know, I'm an injured athlete and that's what happens as an athlete, and you can become a better athlete from it and you can grow from it. And I ebb and flow between being like, keep cross training, keep working, keep your rehab, keep believing it'll get better, and between why is this happening? When is it gonna get better? I can't handle this anymore, I'm really struggling. So, been ebbing and flowing and smashing cross training, and just over a week ago, I was rocking up to training, trying to do my reloading sessions, and every reloading session, I would feel wrecked from smashing myself cross training, and I would feel emotionally wrecked from it still hurting every time I tried reloading. And my coach is wonderful, she's so lovely, and we talk a lot and we're very honest and open with each other. And she basically was like, I think you really need to just like have a full break. She's like, have a week of rest. It's not gonna affect your fitness. Your body needs it. She's like, you need it because you're a whole. You're not just your injured foot. You can't look at the broken part of you when you're injured and forget about the rest of you. Like, if the rest of you is struggling, how are we gonna expect your foot to be healing? So she was like, we need to look at you as a whole. We need to make sure you feel like not so flogged. You should, you know, just like, we need to look after you. We need you to feel better, have some rest. And my injury is like an inflammatory condition because I have Crohn's disease, which is an inflammatory disease. She was like, you know, resting for a week will help reduce all the inflammation, like all the inflammation in your body. Obviously, like training normally it causes inflammation. That's how we adapt. So she was like, we can just reduce all the inflammation, and just like at the end of the day, if it doesn't help your ankle, at least, you know, your body will feel rested and feel better. So I had 6 days of no training. Like, I was still moving, still going for walks and stuff, and I thought I'd struggle mentally, but I was just so wrecked, and I just knew that's what my body needed. That I was like, it didn't feel long enough. Like, I felt tired still, and she was like, honestly, take a few more days. But I did want to get back into it. I don't really ever have that much time off. I can count on my I can specifically remember the amount of times in the last like 8 years that I've had more than like 3 days of rest, like from training sessions. Another thing that was really important to her, and it's important to me too, and I really value that my coach cares so much as well. She was like, we need you to regain your period. And I mentioned in the last vlog how, like, obviously I regained my period for the first time last year, but I haven't had it for a few months now. Like, I was getting it pretty consistently up until October. So yeah, so she gave me some time off, and mentally in that time I've been trying to keep faith with, like, I know my foot will heal, I know it will, it has to, I have faith, but also a lot of fear that when I try reload again this Sunday it won't be better, because that's in my head, and I know it's like not good to think of it like this, but in my head I'm like, that's the indicator of if my season has ended because of this injury or if there's still hope. You know, nationals is in April, but like, you can't just not, I just can't get better for nationals. It needs to be before nationals to then prepare for nationals. That's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, I'll cross train tonight. I have an MRI tomorrow, and then I'm reloading again on Sunday. And I'm like, I have faith, but I have fear about how that will go, because if I still can't run because of my ankle and my like literal ankle inflammation and reactive arthritis from having Crohn's disease, then I actually don't know how I'll cope, and I know I will have to just get through it and deal with it, but it'll be so hard. And I just really hope there is tears of joy that day and not of sadness. Grocery haul. It's 6:30. I just got home. I picked up my fortnightly click and collect groceries on the way home from my cross training session. But I do a little bit of a quick grocery haul. So I only do my groceries every fortnight, purely because I'm trying to be as savvy as possible. And I try to get only necessities and stick to really like cheap things. So a lot of this stuff, like what I get in the week, is like frozen stuff that we run out of, or like fresh things that you need to get. And then I try to have mostly canned things, or like eggs, like cheap sources of protein, frozen veg, frozen fruit. I do a lot of fresh fruit and veg as well. And then staples, like I'll restock this. I didn't get oats because we have a lot of oats. And then I get heaps of things on special. So I'll show you what I got this fortnight. Income is less than expenses, and it's going to be like that until I graduate. You know, working full-time and not getting anything from it, it's we're using savings here, so always have frozen blueberries in the freezer. So got that, frozen veg, and then I have the mixed peas, carrot, corn usually, but I got 2 of those last time, so we've still got that. Then brown rice is a staple. I also got these because they're on sale. A lot of things I get because they're half price. So when I do my online haul, I'll just like add everything I usually get, and then I'll go and look through the sale. So quite a few of these things I only got because they were very cheap and half price. So avocados, apples, peaches, bananas, kind of staples. I also got cucumber, and then I got carrot, like what, $2 for that. Okay, a few things that I got extra that I don't normally get is like sauerkraut and chia seeds, and I got those because, as I've mentioned, I have Crohn's disease and I'm trying really hard to do everything I can to help my reactive arthritis, or like caused by the inflammation from Crohn's. So you know, these things are known to like help with the gut microbiome, and it's all linked. So I lashed out and got those, but they will last me quite a while. YoPro is my like main splurge. I get one of these each fortnight, and I only get pouches if they're on sale. I've never actually tried most of these because I'm a YoPro girly, but when I looked at half price, these were all half price. So these were all $1. So I got one of each flavor. I hope I like these because I definitely am a YoPro girly, and I don't know if I'm a Chobani girly. Spinach, always get a pumpkin because I love it in the air fryer. I also got, I didn't put this in the haul because it was fucking so fat and like there was no room on this bench. But every now and then I get these and it lasts me ages, and it's just like little 10 pack of like popcorn. It's nice for a snack in the cupboard when I just feel like it. Eggs, again, a staple. These are the chickpeas I always get because they're $1. And then every now and then I get some cans of tuna, but I've been eating mostly plant-based lately, besides eggs and yogurt. And these, again, a splurge, but I only get when they're on sale. These were half price, so I got them because they were all 80 cents. So I just got quite a few of those. But yeah, I'll usually go for like the cheaper option. So that is my fortnightly grocery haul. I also got a little lunchbox because it was half price, and I want it for my like overnight oats because my jar that I take my overnight oats in sucks. And also it exploded. Well, it didn't explode, but I was at placement at work the other day, and they have like a staff common room, and there's like a cold and a hot tap so you can like make coffees and stuff, and I used the hot tap into the jar and it's filling up, and it literally just like shattered in my hand. So this is going to be my new little overnight oats thingy. Welcome to another episode of Amy's Insight. No. Welcome to another episode of Amy's Insight, because it's been more than a year since I've recorded an episode, so I'm very excited. Where the fuck is the sound? Amy's Insight. 100. I just popped to the shops and went to Kmart to get a few things to make a cute little Valentine's Day thing for Michael, a frame, because I want to make a collage kind of like how I made my vision board a few vlogs ago. So I was printing out a whole bunch of pictures. I have a fat stack of photos of us. They're not all going to fit on the board, but I can just like use the others for like sticking on my wall or like journaling. And then I just grabbed a bunch of random other things from the shops and from Kmart, nuts and stuff, which broke my bank. It's been a really chill day. Me and Danny did our little coffee date journaling morning, which is such like a highlight of the week. I'm feeling pretty wrecked because I just have struggled to sleep lately. I just can't switch off. I've just been feeling really good mentally, so much better than the last few vlogs, and I've just like been really motivated to like make content and stuff like that, and I just can't switch my brain off. Like the night I'll wake up and just like be thinking of ideas, and now I'm just really tired. I feel like I've been running off adrenaline. Anyway, and then I recorded a podcast episode. Check that out. First episode that I've recorded in more than a year now. I, as I said, have been really motivated, and I've got lots of ideas and lots of things I want to share. I'm hoping to do one weekly. That's my goal, a weekly episode. I love to chat. I just love to chat. Tonight I actually have my MRI at 9:30 p.m. on a Saturday. Very random. That's what I'm doing tonight, and then I'll see Michael this evening and we'll have dinner together. So that's kind of what Saturday's looking like, and then tomorrow is going to be the day I test out how the foot is going. So fingers crossed that I'm not in pain and I can jog and that I cry tears of joy. Ran with no pain for the first time in 10 weeks. I'm just gonna be happy and not think about that shit right now. Yeah, she was really happy. Oh, I was so excited. I was about to text you in the morning when I sent you a text about the podcast. I was gonna say like, I'm heading to the track now and I'm so pumped but nervous. But I was pumped because I was like, fuck, I actually feel like it's gonna be okay today. But I also knew deep down that like there was a possibility that it wouldn't. Yeah, I was listening to the climb on the drive here. And yeah, I just feel like I'm just so happy. I feel like I'm finally on the other side of all the shit, and like I had to go through a lot of learning through it, but it's like very valuable. Fuck, like so used to the tears of sadness that it was like not expected. I even said to Ebony, I was like, Ebs, I was like, I'm so excited but nervous because I know that if this session didn't go well, my season was pretty much over, and the fact that it went well, I'm like, oh my god, like I can maybe just do a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna expect the goals I had for the season, but like if I can be consistent and just do another few runs, like I'll take that.
That's exciting. Yeah, your season's still alive, that's for sure. See you later.
Bye.
Well done.
Thank you. I cannot contain my excitement. 10 weeks of pain and literally not being able to jog like a little old man, and today my track session, I could not contain my excitement that whole session. I was just so hyped. I just wanted to backflip, I wanted to sprint, I wanted to hurdle. I was so excited. My body is like feeling so much adrenaline. Oh my god, this has been a really testing and tough time. As I was just talking to my coach about, like my body was just in fight or flight, and I needed to just settle all the inflammation, all the systemic inflammation, to help my ankle by just resting. I've really shown how, and I know I've shown this in the past with like literally not being able to run when I had anorexia, but even with something like this, I've just proven again to myself how nourishing and letting your body heal and recover and rest is the key. My season has been majorly disrupted. Like, it's not going to be the season it was. I missed running for 10 weeks, so like 3 months of the season gone, of a like 6-month season. I'm still gonna make that national start line, and hopefully if I can make a national final, like I will be so happy. And now I have the challenge of holding myself back from wanting to compete more, wanting to not miss state. My coach will absolutely not let me do state. I also am smarter and need to have actually learned my lessons from what I've just been through and not do that to my body. But anyway, whatever, I need to stop vlogging and driving. I'm meeting Danny and Summer at the beach. We've kind of made our little Sunday ritual, a little girls day. Last Sunday, the three of us had a little beach day, and we literally just DNF'd and had such good chats for like a good 6 hours. And then Sunday, Arvo, me and Danny like go home and meal prep and bake together. It's honestly like fucking best day of the week. I'm running a little bit late because training went really well. And anyway, and that's this plan for Sunday, so.
She's
got this.
Just because you're
2 uninjured queens.
3 uninjured queens.
Soon to be.
actually introducing Danny to something.
Usually I'm the one introducing her to like different kinds of foods and stuff.
Danny has never tried a date before. I was like, okay, you have to try dates, but I've been wanting to try a medjool date. But I bought these dried dates for the baking, and I was like, do you know what's really good combo when you put like a nuts in a date? So I was like, okay, maybe I'll put a walnut or an almond or a pecan. I was like, do you like pecans? And she had never tried a pecan. What's a pecan? So I got her to try a pecan and then got her to try a walnut in a medjool date.
It was really good. It was really good.
Yeah. ARB when I have.
I liked that.
Yay! When I bake these muffins, we'll be back to do a taste test. It smells so good.
Oh, that does smell really good.
Same. I love our kitchen arvos on a Sunday.
I'm just having more dates.
See? She's a changed woman. Rub. These actually look so elite. The muffos have muffoed. I'm very happy with how these turned out. We're gonna taste them now and then decide if they're worthy of making the whole food gram.
I wanted to say something so unhinged just then.
Tell me off air. Me and Danny are gonna have our little afternoon tea, like literal tea and muffin. Cheers.
I haven't had dates through something before, like.
This is the thing that's making it sweet as well, so.
Is it good?
I really like it, but it's really like pretty plain. Like I vibe with it, but I think I'd need to put more dates. Or like it's a bit too dry. But I do like the texture at the same time.
I kind of like it. Maybe another banana. I think the dates are good.
I like how it's plain as well. But I feel like people don't want a plain recipe.
I wouldn't post a recipe.
I think it needs some tweaking. I'd redo it and add to it.
Yeah.
Have you eaten a bite with dates in it yet?
Yeah.
How was that?
I liked that.
Yeah.
I want to sit down to enjoy the rest
Yeah,
of
I'm
mine,
gonna
so
do
I'm gonna the effort right now.
Oh, I need to do an outro. It was a weekly vlog, but it wasn't because I started on Thursday. So it's just a random like vlog of a few days. Follow her Instagram. Follow my Instagram.
It was a good little
Give some love.
end of week. I feel like Sunday's always really nice. Like Sunday was good and we
This weekend was
yesterday.
really good
Oh
weekend.
yeah, right, because we journaled yesterday and stuff. Yeah. It was good.
I know we're not judging at all.
I'm judging because like you inspire me. Like
Oh,
I
Danny.
But you do, like I one day like would want to do things that if I was doing something like this or doing these, I wouldn't want someone to judge me.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to check out the new podcast episode. By the time I post this, there's going to be many new podcast episodes because I'm hoping to do one a week. Woo! And Danny's going to do some episodes together, so that'll be really fun. It's been a really, really, really good weekend and finally coming out of a really dark time, a really rough time. So I'm like so grateful and glad to be on the other side, and I feel like I've learned a lot of lessons which I need to make sure I can take with me and not get carried away. I'm gonna really, really make an effort to learn from all of these experiences, but I'm so happy that I got to share such a positive day in this vlog because there's been lots and lots of Sundays where I've gone to the track and left crying, and today was the first time that I ran in 10 weeks without pain. So anyway, I'm gonna try and do a weekly vlog starting tomorrow, another 40-hour working week. Stay tuned for that and I'll see you in the next one.